All right, what's going on, guys? We are back from the Dokkan Battle video, and today Dokkan dropped a hint last night. Of course, the night that I decided, hey, I'm gonna go to bed a little early. My daughter's not feeling too well. I think I'm gonna just take the night off. Geppy, you don't do this to me again, man. All right, we got another hint here. So this is gonna be for the next Dokkanfest that is set to drop, I believe, the 29th. Is actually we're going to see the next guy here, the start of the next celebration, all that stuff. Last year we had Tao, so it could just be kind of a filler-ish style celebration, a non-hype character that, you know, is just something easy to kind of skip after the quote-unquote Golden Week or Goku Day kind of celebration, the in-between before we get into TDC, which last year it should have been, it was GDC, but now we're swapping it around, so that kind of sucks. But we're going to have TDC basically after this next celebration's over. So we're going to be rolling into something bigger. So the likelihood of this being kind of a smaller, low-hype Dokkanfest is probably there. It's probably a lot higher unless they're really trying to entice you into summoning before the TDC. So we'll see. I've got my top 3 guesses based off of this image here that they did tweet out. Then we will kind of look through the comments. We'll see what other people are kind of guessing, what other people are thinking. And of course, as always with these hints, I want you guys to let me know what you guys think. So make sure you drop down below what you guys think this hint could be pointing towards. Now, as we kind of kick this off, typically the first character for the celebration is going to be a TUR, right? We're going to have a TUR character. Then last year we went from Tao into the LR TN. So kind of expecting the same format here. I'm not expecting an LR. So my main guess when I first saw this, my immediate brain went to Kid Buu, of course. I mean, that can be said with a lot of things. I jumped to Kid Buu a lot here, but honestly, this made me truly think of Kid Buu and his first appearance up on that hill, up on that cliff, right? That's where he transformed. That's where, you know, after Goku and Vegeta pulled the Fat Buu out of Super Buu, you know, he transformed up here. This is where he kind of became the menace himself, evil incarnate, right? I as much as I want to see Kid Buu, I don't think it's going to be Kid Buu. Mainly because, like I said, the first character of the celebration should be a TUR. It's not going to be an LR unless they decide to do some switcheroo here and just drop an LR Kid Buu. Hey, man, you ain't got to hear me complain. I will not complain one bit. But I just don't think that's going to be it, mainly because this dude needs an LR. I think if they release another TUR Kid Buu before giving him an LR, at that point they're just messing with us, and they know it because they know people want LR Kid Buu. You know, Truth mentioned it before at the fan meetup that was one of the main things people were yelling at Omatsu was that they wanted Kid Buu, an LR Kid Buu. Where is LR Kid Buu? And he just kind of laughed, right? So they know the fan base wants the LR Kid Buu. They know it's become a major meme at this point. Would it be really cool if they decided hey, shut up, here's your LR Kid Buu? Yeah, dude, I'd take it. I'd take that for sure. But I don't think so. But I will just say this is the first thing I thought of as soon as I saw this, was this scene here. So I won't say it's impossible, and I think the cliff is a little different too. I don't know how into it I'm going to start digging with that. But the cliff here is a little more wider, right? It's more like a thick kind of cliff. Whereas the cliff he stood on it had this grass at the top. But what it did was kind of come down, and then it went this way. It was a skinny top, and then it kind of went down here like this, trailing down. So I don't think it's not the same style of cliff. Again, I don't know how much that really matters. But with Dokkan, I take everything into account. So Kid Buu would obviously be the greatest choice here for an LR. But I think because it's probably going to be a TUR, I don't think they're going to do Kid Buu, unfortunately. My next guess was a Kid Gohan. So when he gets stuck on top of the mountain, you know, Piccolo brings it up there, sticks him up there, tells him, find your way down. And he gets very scared, eventually finds the moon, turns to the giant ape, all that stuff, right? This kind of looks a little more reminiscent of it, right? You still got the grass at the top there. It's a little more of a thicker, mountain style area, kind of like how this was here. So, I mean, we could very well see another Kid Gohan, I think is very possible, right? Saiyan Saga style. We did get the kind of Saiyan Saga celebration already, so I don't know if they jump back to this right now, but it's a possibility. And I'm just going based off what we're seeing here, honestly. And I don't know if this is like a face. Like, this kind of looks like a face too, like eyes, a nose, a mouth. Like, I don't know if that's kind of playing into it, a little hair. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of it or if it just kind of looks that way. I think it'd be very funny if that was actually the hint, was that this was meant to be a face in the cliffside and not actually just like the cliff itself. So I think that would be kind of hilarious. But this is my second choice here, would be the Kid Gohan. I think could possibly be here. And then honestly, I think my number one choice for a new character, for a TUR, for a Dokkan Fest, someone who hasn't gotten that yet. My boy, Krillin. Give Krillin his Dokkan Fest. I think it's time. I think this is it. I think it definitely could be. Now, why do I think Krillin? Well, if you look at the super attack animation for this guy here, right? This is the moment in the Saiyan Saga when he's fighting against the Cyberman, or he's fighting against Nappa, and then like he does the Destructo Disc. He throws it, and then wham, cuts the mountain in half. I mean, look at that mountain there. Like, that could be part of it, right? And maybe this is the mountain that he cuts in half. I mean, if we, I don't know, man. I've taken all things into account here, like the style of the sky, the way the mountain is, the grass here at the top, the way the mountain's cut out, the thickness of the mountain. I'm digging way too far into it. And honestly, for these being my top 3 picks, I don't really know if any of them fit. I just don't. Like, maybe this one over all of them, because of the way like the sky is, right? The dark blue, it fades into light blue. It's a thicker mountain. It's nice and tall. You got all that here. With Kid Buu, I mean, it could be, but again, I think he needs his LR. And then with Krillin, I mean, the shading's a little different here with like the pinkish sky. So maybe not. I don't know, man. There's just so many things this could point to and so many ways to interpret these that a lot of times it's very simple to, like, you look at it and you're like, bam, that's it. Like, I know right away this is pointing right to this. This is one of those ones a little more ambiguous, right? Because you can incorporate it, or you can like interpret it like multiple different ways. So that's what makes this fun. That's what I love about some of these, like these kind of videos. I love doing this. I love speculating. I love looking and seeing what we could possibly get. I like looking at the hints and stuff. I think it's so much fun. It gets the community engaged as well. So hopefully somebody out there's got the right guess, right? So we can see somebody be like, yep, that's it. I called it. Knew it. All right, let's look at some of what everybody else is guessing. Toon thinks it's LR Mufasa falling off a cliff. Okay, that could be. Sure, let's do a Lion King crossover. Why not? Okay, the boys. Yeah, the boys. Again, yeah, Kid Buu. Okay, we got some SpongeBob guesses. I'll take some SpongeBob crossover. Squidward, sorry. Again, man, yeah, Kid Buu up on that mountain, I think, is something that a lot of people are really looking at right now. The land of the Kais. So this, I mean, this mountain range here, it's just the sky. Like, if I was to really interpret everything in the image, the sky wouldn't match up with the land of the Kais. But that would be really cool. I mean, we did just get the alternate art for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku kind of randomly. So I would believe maybe that points to swords like a Buu Saga thing coming up soon. Maybe. Unless it's just another red herring. But I mean, that could be something, right? Point towards Buu Saga. We got Kid Buu, maybe an Angel Vegeta fighting the land of Kais, and then LR Kid Buu Part 2. I mean, we could see that. That could be possible. Another Super Saiyan 3 Goku or something, some of that nature. Like, we could definitely see something there. Tag 19 and 21 or Yamcha switches into Super Saiyan Goku verse 19. I mean, yeah, Android Cell Saga. We could definitely see something there. Again, yeah, Kid Buu. Metal Cooler. I think, yeah, I mean, on top of the rock in Namek. But this is definitely not a like Namekian rock that we're looking at here, right? This is definitely like an Earth rock. This is not Namek. No way. So speed. Yeah, again, Kid Buu, Kirby falling off a mountain. Kid Buu, a Goku butt. Yeah, again here, Kid Buu, Goku. Yeah, see Angel Vegeta. I mean, it could be. He said, why does it look like Raccoon? Dude, can you imagine? The face is just Raccoon. I think I'd seen some people talk about like Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, see here, Krillin as well. Some people had mentioned Ultimate Gohan being a possibility because of like him and Piccolo standing up on the rock and then everything before like Super Buu. People are like Super Buu or Ultimate Gohan could be a choice. Yeah, I could see it. I think I could see that. Cooler. I mean, maybe it would fit trying to get those easy A's in there, but I don't know about Cooler. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are thinking Kid Buu. I mean, this would be really cool, but there's no grass on top of this. So if I'm thinking into that, there's no grass on top of that mountain they stand on. And there you go. Yeah, they have the Great Ape. Yeah, dude, a lot of the same stuff here. Deborah, Piccolo's statue. Yeah, it's sure, man. I mean, could it be? Yeah, but we've already got a Deborah, so just recently. Yeah, see, this is the one talking about the mountain. Like, it kind of like curves in. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't. Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely see that. 18 beating up Vegeta. That's unfortunate. Trunks. I don't think there's grass on top of the mountain that he stands on when he... Yeah, there's nothing up there. So I don't think Trunks. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of choices. Again, yeah, Saiyan Saga Krillin. That could be a really good choice, I think. There's a lot of good ideas here. A lot of the same ideas kind of floating around. But there are a few little different ones here and there. And, I mean, we'll find out very soon. So, if I'm looking at the calendar here, if the new Dokkanfest is set to drop the 29th, right, then we would get details the 27th. So, well, we couldn't be as early as tomorrow, right? But ideally the 27th, we get the details. So they let us stew on the hint today and tomorrow. We get the details the 27th, the reveal, data download the 28th, and release on the 29th. I think is what we can see for sure. Yeah, dude, let me know your guys' guesses down below. I mean, these are my top three here that I would really like to see from this is Kid Buu, Kid Gohan, and then Krillin. I'll actually put Krillin up in front of Kid Gohan because I would like, obviously, Kid Buu as an LR, but if it's going to be a TUR, it's got to be Krillin. Like, please. And then Kid Gohan being the third choice there could possibly be it. But those are my choices. Those are the things I'm seeing. So let me know what you guys think that this hint could be pointing to for the next celebration, for the next Dokkanfest, and what you guys really do want to see. You know, if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Drop it down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this hint. Let me know what you guys think this could be pointing towards. And let me know why you think that, right? Don't just give me an answer. I want to know why you're thinking that. Let me see how your brain works there, right? Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.